Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
It's very disrespectful. You know, you got a business here and then you got residents here.
A plea for help in Pontiac. Illegal dumpers making a mess of the streets. It's a problem neighbors have been complaining about for more than a year, and now the city is finally getting involved. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kimberly Gill.
I'm Devin Skillian. Tonight at 6, we're getting a first-hand look at the problem and breaking down what's being done to try to stop it. Here's Megan Woods.
From this rocking chair to parts of a sink, even a bag of clothes are here sitting in this Pontiac neighborhood, and the people living nearby want to know why, because they're sick of it.
It makes no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, it's trifling.
The smell in the summer, the bugs.
I see this and I just shake my head.
They say some of this trash has been here for a year, and it's been worse too, with mattresses and tires. The property is just a few yards from a dumpster and the street where garbage is picked up. Neighbors don't know why it's happening, but have a hunch.
I think it's mostly because they either are moving, getting evicted, leaving quickly in the middle of the night, and just throwing it somewhere.
Either way, they want it to stop. They've called the city. Code enforcement manager Jack McIntyre wants to narrow down who is doing the dumping and why.
Some of our concern is that this dumping might be coming from people from other communities.
He says this is actually private property. They've reached out to the owners with a notice, but no response.
We wrote them a court ticket. We went to district court. They didn't show up in court, so now we're at the process where we're asking for a default judgment from the judge to enter the property, clean it up, and then it would be at the cost of the private property owner.
Pontiac's mayor says the city is ramping up efforts to combat blight.
We've doubled our code enforcement personnel so that we can have inspectors out on a day-to-day basis.
And the mayor told me he knows these are not the only people in Pontiac who are fed up. They're doing more demolitions, and taxpayers aren't going to be the ones paying for it. He says they are going to bill those property owners who aren't keeping up their property. Back to you.
And Megan, I know it's not the only location with trouble. What are other Pontiac neighborhoods going through the same thing? What should they do?
So the city says if you're in Pontiac and you're witnessing someone illegally putting down that trash, to call them immediately, because you heard the mayor, they have upped their staff. So they have people ready to address it. Maybe you don't see it right away and you see that trash spread out there. They want you to reach out to them as well. So we're going to put that phone number, that email, that link on clickondetroit.com.
You know residents want it to be a zero tolerance policy, that's for sure. All right, Megan.
2 Michigan men are arrested after trafficking 40 pounds of fentanyl. Federal agents arrested 26-year-old Jameer Hollingshed and 24-year-old Robert Lewis at Chicago Midway Airport after getting off a flight from Los Angeles. Apparently, investigators allegedly found 10 kilos of the drug hidden inside each of their bags. Both men are now charged with the manufacture and delivery of more than 900 grams of fentanyl and being held on $1.5 million bail.
If you're a dog lover, this will pull at your heart. A lonely dog whose human died was found clutching a stuffed animal.
Nikki, the German Shepherd, was first spotted in Detroit, and a network of nonprofits and animal rescues across Metro Detroit quickly jumped into action. Let's bring in Priya Mann. Priya, Nikki is safe tonight at the vet.
Yeah, that is right, Kim, Devin. We were hoping to get some belly rubs in, but Nikki's diet while she was out in the street wasn't the best, so she spent the day at the vet's. But when you compare where she was just a couple of days ago, things are certainly looking up for this precious animal.
If no one would have called, who knows how long she would have been out there carrying her poor little stuffed animal with nowhere to stay warm, nowhere to stay dry.
This was the heartbreaking photo that spurred a village to rescue Nikki, the German Shepherd.
It's just so sad because the story is that her owner died, and I think she was kind of let go, and that was like all she had to hold on to. It breaks your heart. You know, she's lonely, and that's all she had.
Sit. Sit. Good, sit.
Katrina Weaver runs It Is Possible in Walled Lake. She says concerned dog lovers spotted Nikki in Detroit. They called Southline Murphy, a nonprofit that traps stray dogs. Almost Home, an animal rescue in West Bloomfield, covered vet bills. Katrina assessed Nikki, and Dandy Acres Animal Shelter checked her out. The German Shepherd also stopped by the groomers at Sugar Mutts in South Lyon.
It's amazing when everyone comes together and gets it done. Not one person can do it. It does take a team. It does take a village.
Nikki is staying with a foster family in Metro Detroit, and the family plans to adopt her.
I'm not sure anything makes me happier. She's going to get adopted by an amazing family who's going to love her to death, and she's going to be spoiled rotten and always sleep on a bed and never have to be hungry. She'll have all the stuffed animals that she wants.
Yeah, there were certainly a lot of happy tears today. All the stuffed animals that Nikki's heart desires. You know, what Christina was saying as well is that it's pretty miraculous when you think about the network of nonprofits and animal rescues that jumped in to help Nikki. But it's also the folks who spotted her to begin with, those Detroiters who saw this dog in need and started calling these shelters. None of this would have happened without those folks. So tonight, Nikki is doing well, and she will be on her way to her forever home. Reporting live tonight, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
She is a lucky dog, and glad Nikki is doing so much better. Priya, thank you for that great story.
If you're planning to cross the U.S.-Canadian border this weekend, set aside some extra time for the drive or commute. The Detroit-Windsor Tunnel is going to be closed from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. Sunday morning. That's May 7th. That's for a training exercise. It's a temporary closure, but it will affect drivers on both sides of the border. We saw some sunshine today. There is a change in the forecast brewing. Let's focus, though, on what we've
I
got
would like
today.
to focus on this sunshine. Hopefully the weekend can stay dry, though. Kim.
Well, at least part of the weekend. We do get tomorrow, which is going to be absolutely gorgeous, and it's a beautiful night here in Metro Detroit with sunshine. Temperatures anywhere from the low 60s in Mount Clemens all the way to 70 degrees out in Howell. It is warmer than it was yesterday by 10 degrees in Howell, 7 degrees in Pontiac, and 5 degrees right now in Mount Clemens. Tomorrow we get even warmer as highs finally get back to normal, which is in the upper 60s. It will be dry all day long. If you have things that you want to get done outside, yard cleanup, all that kind of stuff, there'll be dry periods on Sunday, but it's better to get it done tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be completely dry. We have brought in a chance for a few showers Sunday morning and maybe even a thunderstorm in the afternoon. I'll time that out coming up in the forecast, but temperatures over the next several days, though, are going to stay well above average. You can always check out our Forewarn Weather app, and especially with some storms possible on Sunday and into Monday, this is your best bet to keep up to date on what's going to happen in your neighborhood.
Kim, the Spartans graduating from Michigan State today heard from an incredible group of commencement speakers, but it's Dr. Anthony Fauci, the headliner.
His remarks come just hours after the World Health Organization ended the emergency designation for COVID. Mara McDonald is in Midtown tonight with what he said to the class of 2023.
Kimberly Devin, Dr. Fauci used COVID as a way for these students to draw life lessons. Let me show you.
I present to you Dr. Fauci for the award of an honorary degree, Doctor of Humanities.
Dr. Fauci was warmly received at Michigan State and used the pandemic as a starting point for his remarks to the students.
Your class is truly exceptional because you persevered despite the profound upheaval, constraints, and loss caused by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Fauci told the doctoral degree students the pandemic can teach several life lessons, like being flexible, expect the unexpected. And then he veered into the meat of his address, which was the importance of science and the rise of anti-science sentiment.
But unfortunately, during the COVID pandemic, a significant anti-science element arose in our society that is now quite vocal.
Fauci told students the sentiment seeds more than just distrust in, say, vaccines.
The rise of an anti-science sentiment is part of a pervasive and larger, even more troublesome problem in our society, what I refer to as the normalization and the acceptance of untruths.
Dr. Fauci specifically referred to January 6th at the Capitol as what happens when untruths are allowed to run rampant. We're in Midtown. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, Mara. Meanwhile, the 3 students killed in the shooting at Michigan State University are being awarded posthumous degrees tomorrow. University says Ariel Anderson, Brian Frazier, and Alex Werner will be given bachelor degrees in their chosen fields. The chair of MSU's Board of Trustees says that it is the least the university can do to honor their families and commemorate their legacies.